Disasters will happen, and they do happen. Are you prepared? Is your family prepared? What can you do? To make sure that you have the best chance of surviving an urban disaster, you need to be prepared. A 72-hour emergency bag isn't going to be much help if there is a pandemic that forces us to remain inside for weeks to keep us safe from infection. Create an emergency plan that details how your family will react in case of emergency to make sure that you get back together. Some emergencies like storms give us advance warning, but other emergencies, whether natural or man-made, can happen unexpectedly. You have to have a plan for how your family can get back together. Your emergency plan has to include creating a supply of food that can sustain your family for weeks or longer if the situation requires it. You have to make sure that you have enough food and water for you and your family. Do you have a safe room? Some situations might require that you have a place in your home that you can seal off to avoid contamination. It doesn't have to be an elaborate or fancy place, just a room where windows and doors can be locked and sealed. It should be the same room where you keep your emergency supplies. What if you have to evacuate the area? If authorities call for an evacuation, you need to be able to assemble your family and leave the area as soon as possible. Make sure that you have a plan for where you will go and a route for getting there. Always have emergency supplies in your vehicle. Keep your vehicle gassed and maintained so you're ready to go quickly. In truth, no one knows what type of disaster might happen, so you have to be prepared with a plan that is flexible and the knowledge of how to survive in different situations. This is why there is now a plan devoted entirely to urban survival. Your family, your identity, your safety are, after all, the most important possessions you have. That's why knowing the choke points, knowing the strategies for pandemics, accidents, nuclear, biological, chemical attacks, identifying local terrorist targets, knowing when to leave and when to stay, and fortifying against looters is the information you must arm you and your family with before and after disaster strikes. There is an exhaustive video explaining all of this most valuable information, so click on the link below so you can access that video right now and eliminate these threats to your safety in as fast as 62 minutes.